That
Hey!
finally, dude. Hey, we're recording. Hey, friends of Hairflips. Welcome to our weekly podcast. Delicious just joined us, so we seem to be kind of out of it. But yeah, missing a couple of familiar faces here. I'm the Cambodia.
You guys bullied LVR out of the scene.
One
Yeah,
city,
yeah.
one city reasons to
Got trolled,
LBR.
trolled
so it's
LVR off the scene.
yeah, man. It's self-esteem issues, I guess.
That's crazy, man.
His cheerleader wasn't here last week.
Yeah, and I tried to.
All right, hey, so it's 150 in the house and delicious. So a light show here. Can I ask you a question about your outfit, Mac?
Man, I was going to wear this in celebration of the Pro Bowl, but it is kind of the Pro Bowl for the NBA this weekend, so too bad it's not in Hawaii. We might as well celebrate
You know,
the biggest All-Star shows of all All-Star of any sport.
hey, every time I see you right now, do you know what I'm thinking of?
What?
Don't worry, be happy. I wanted to save this for the what do you call it, the meet, but since we had a couple of legendary coaches who passed away this week, Jerry Tarkanian and Dean Smith, I wanted to take a shot for the legends to open up the show.
You know what I mean?
And is that Bammy?
Yeah.
Hey Bammy, I'm drinking Mountain Gay.
You drinking what?
Mountain Gay.
Mountain Gay.
Where the fuck you find drinks like that, dude?
Mountain Gay. It's Barbados' finest rum.
Mountain Gay. It's a drink. Barbados' finest rum.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it?
rum. Yeah, finest rum. Yeah.
It's already on?
Mm-hmm.
It's on right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Aww.
Who's your
It's
little friend?
Nina.
Who's your little friend?
Friend, this is my daughter. This your niece.
Aww.
Look,
What's her name?
Nina.
Hi, Nina.
Where's the Pinta and the Santa Maria?
Shut up, dude.
She can wave.
All right, Christopher. Hey, Bam, we're trying to take shots for legendary coaches here. This is a somber moment.
Oh, let me put her back then. You guys enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm trying to.
Cheers.
I'm sorry. I don't have my shot set up yet.
What? You see how unprepared he is every single time? All right, hey, we're gonna take a shot and catch up with us. Cheers.
All right. Hairflips.
Careful.
Oh, I need what's it called?
How is it?
No, that's fine. But
Oh, yeah.
Not bad.
Mom.
I mean, it's smooth.
Smoke it.
Okay. Oh yeah, Hairflips. Oh, and also, we're gonna call you out from last week. Did you owe a shot for last week missing?
For what? Maybe what, the Seahawks?
No. You didn't get a chance to do the. Oh yeah, the Seahawks. Go ahead and take another shot.
Wait, what did I even root for?
Well, you missed the show anyway, so you still have to take a shot after missing a show. So just
shit.
take one. Just stop asking questions and take a shot. We'll catch up with you.
Shot now, ask question later.
Exactly. Yeah. Shoot now and ask later. Just like a motherfucking cop. Highlight or low light of the week. Who wants to go first? I can go first actually. Let me get the ball rolling. We were talking about the Hairflips weight loss challenge, and last week I've kind of nosedived. Friday, Saturday had Chinese food. Sunday had Jack in the Box. Monday had KFC, 10 pieces chicken, ate it all by myself. Tuesday or Wednesday I had wings. So I was like, fuck it.
LVR diet. LVR diet.
LVR inspired me. And I feel like shit. So there's no highlights at all. It's just a bunch of lowlights. That was my week though in my eating adventures.
Wait, so how much? So you doing check-in? Weight loss check-in?
Well, it is technically.
Well, this is not the week.
Huh?
Were you sick?
You want to check in or no?
I lost 200 pounds.
You lost 200 pounds? From
All right, go ahead, 150. What do you got? Highlight or low light?
Well, highlight was the Earthquakes actually picked up a third designated player or whatever you want to call him. And the dude's Nigerian. I was like, damn, I'm about to go get me my Nigerian jersey signed. But then I found out that he actually he capped for Switzerland.
For Switzerland?
Yeah.
Oh, the guy you were telling
Still
us,
signed it?
right?
Huh?
He probably would have still signed it.
Well, then I'm gonna go take it.
Yeah, he might still sign it.
But I was
But,
rocking.
as a matter of fact, if he doesn't sign it, you can call him out.
I will.
Be like,
Hey,
Dude,
tell him,
I'm a
Come
Super
on, man.
Eagles fan, bro. What? Look it
yeah, I
up.
know. You'd be like, come on, man.
hey,
You probably fine.
tell him,
Don't forget your roots.
He'd actually just be excited that someone even like recognizes him enough to want his. So,
Why are you being an asshole about it and not even doing anything?
hey, tell him he's an Adolfo.
about it. Huh?
Tell him he's an
What?
Adolfo.
Tell him his what?
An Adolfo.
You stupid.
You gotta explain that bullshit to me, man. What?
That's a Nigerian word.
And four? Can I call Femi that?
Yeah. Hey, Mecca, explain the meaning of that word.
That just means he takes it in the ass.
Mount Gay, bro.
Take us home with your highlight or low light.
Man of the week.
Yeah, or whatever of your life, of your existence.
Highlight of my life.
Yeah, man. I don't have one.
You don't have what? What are you looking for? A highlight?
Highlight.
You've been looking for a highlight for the last 30 years.
Yeah, man.
Can I add one more thing?
Yeah.
I was explaining to my student assistants, I got some Indian student assistants, and explained to them our podcast. And then basically the way they broke it down was like, this is the best reason to use Google Hangouts to drink with your buddies in the middle of the week.
That's pretty much what
it is. We just drink it with the homies.
Okay.
Cheers.
Wait, you just took another shot?
No, I just took a sip of my wine.
The fuck, dude?
Classic him, man. What can I say?
Hey, do you want to do another Mexican show?
Hey, want to move along to shopping.
Oh man, I don't know if I have a highlight. Definitely low light was fucking watching the Seahawks bullshit their way out of that game. But
oh yeah.
Come on,
Hey,
you know there's a worse low light for this past week.
I know, right? But what
What's
was
that?
it? The North London Derby.
Oh, all right. So now we have to pay up from last week. We had a shot bet last week of who was going to win in the heavyweight championship game, the Warriors and the Hawks, and we all picked the Dubs, and they let us down. And since America, you weren't there to take the shot, we picked it for you, and obviously we picked wrong. So, cheers.
Oh man, I just wanted to see my boy over here. I can't believe him. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, you need to pump up LVR. He's hiding from us now. He's not answering.
I think so, man. You guys,
He's not doing podcasts. Come on, man. Like we broke him. Like we should have broke him. He's probably gained 20 pounds.
That's crazy, man.
Oh, are we taking our shots yet?
Yeah, I haven't taken it, but here's to the strong-willed and the haters of hate. Was that right? The haters, the hatest of haters.
Haters gonna hate. Yeah.
Cause the haters gonna hate.
Hairflips.
I'm not gonna lie. It's easier taking vodka shots than it is rum.
Hairflips.
Hey, next week's shot bet. Let's put all our bets in.
Dunk contest this year.
No, we're doing just a 3-point contest, right?
Mm.
And so John and LVR they automatically lost.
On 3-point contest, you said?
Yeah, who's going to be the winner?
Oh, well, both Clay and Steph are in it.
Yep, I'll give you the lineup. It's Clay, Steph, Kyrie, James Harden, Marco Bellinelli, Kyle Korver, Wesley Matthews, and JJ Redick. What you got?
Yeah, Redick? Man,
Yeah.
shouldn't he just retire already?
That's Neil's boy, man. That's Neil's Duke boy, man. He loves JJ.
You know what? To be fair, let's pick a player for LBR and John Moreno. We'll pick Craig Hodges, former 3-point winner. we picked the former champ, right?
That's true. That's true.
You still picked the former champ.
Hey, you know who I'm gonna pick? I'm gonna pick Klay Thompson.
To win it? I think
Yep.
Steph's going to win it this time. He hasn't won it yet, right?
This
Yeah.
is Steph's 4th competition, man.
Yeah, but I think he's going to win it this time.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Steph. I think this is Steph's year.
1, 2, 3.
He's gonna
Hey,
be.
okay. So John LVR, Craig Hodges.
It'd be funny if he actually won.
Mecca and Neil got Steph Curry, and I got Klay Thompson. So those are the bets are in. Bets are in.
Clink, clink, clink.
Hey, we don't have a heat for this week, so should we skip it? Yeah.
Man, I was going to suggest some.
I
I was
Who
going
you
to
got?
suggest in honor of All-Star weekend, we should have an NBA player. Or
That's what I'm saying. We've never really we couldn't really decide who.
You know what? We actually have a female here to recommend to us an NBA heat of the man heat of the week.
Man Heat of the Week.
And who might that be?
Well, we're waiting for.
Athlete or someone. Well, what are the criteria? Usually, Kim only likes to find people whose pictures you can find online with them in their underwear.
I mean, that's pretty much what it is. While we wait for the response, I'm going to Google
I
search.
nominated Greg Popovich.
Come on, man.
I'm
1,000 wins, bro.
We're talking about Man Heat of the Week, not Old Man Heat of the Week.
I'm gonna Google NBA player in underwear.
For trouble.
This is an underfly production of Man Heat of the Week right here.
Okay, I'm gonna share. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share my screen, and then we'll decide who it is. All right.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right. Let me know if you guys see my screen.
Yeah, that thing's pretty good.
That's disgusting.
Oh,
Serge Ibaka.
Oh yeah.
All right. So we have. Oh, who's this guy? All right. There's a lot of Russell Westbrook, but I refuse to put Russell Westbrook in the run.
That's what I suggested.
No, but no. Look at his hand though.
That's what I suggested.
No, but look
I already
at
suggested Chris
No,
Humphries.
did you show this picture?
Well, I don't care about the hell, dude.
Huh? No, I'm going down the list. How
No,
come?
just pick three.
CR7, bro. CR7.
You see that?
You can't pick CR7.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be a basketball player. You know what? This because not a lot of basketball players walk around in their underwears like a bunch of freaking soccer players. So, so this is
Euro, it's only you gotta be Euro to be proud of your underwear game like that. Only the Euros do that.
yeah. There's no
Just go with Serge Ibaka and call it a day, man.
No, I refuse to. I refuse.
I refuse to pick a Spanish Mexican.
Hey, Serge Ibaka is Spaniard, right?
He played for the Spanish national team.
All right, you know what? It's gonna take forever. So you're right. You know what? How about all three of us, based on what's on here, we all take a pick just between Blake, Serge, and is this guy Iman Shumpert?
I don't think so.
You know what? It's gonna be.
Kind of.
There's no way around it. I mean, we have to pick. I want to pick Dwayne Wade because he's stylish too. Boom.
Okay, Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade is Mecca. What do you say?
Russell Westbrook's a fashion designer.
Hey, I guess.
Mr. Union.
Hey,
Huh? What do you say?
Mr. Union.
Mr. Gabriel Union.
Oh, Mr. Union. No, I thought you were like, yeah, I didn't even catch that.
Oh, can I also say Dwayne Wade has a lot of style, so he definitely deserved it.
Not as much
So
as
I'm gonna do a little quick search on Dwayne Wade's style too, because not only hot, he has style. All right. Look at that, dude. Come on, dude. Look.
So it's official. Dwayne Wade's man heat of the week.
Yep.
Dwayne Wade is our man heat of the week, even though he's not playing the All-Star game, and we were supposed to pick an NBA All-Star. But I mean, you know, he's technically not, but he is, right? I mean, you know, he gave up his spot. All right, so
Good choice. Good choice.
Speaking of which, did you guys know that
What was that, Mac?
there's going to be a fashion show, fashion competition in the All-Star weekend? It's part of tomorrow's festivities.
yeah.
Before. Did you guys know that?
Yeah, it's produced by
What's
LeBron.
it about?
It's produced by LeBron's company.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his you know.
Oh, so it's not one of the official All-Star NBA events?
No, it is an official event, but it's being produced by LeBron James's people, like his company. So they're, you know what I mean? Like he's trying to grow his thing. And I don't know how it works, but a bunch of NBA players are in there too. And then they have like.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does it work? Do you know?
No, that's all I know is a bunch of NBA players are in it, and I don't know if there's going to be I guess they're coming up with their own style and their own fashion, and they might crown a winner or something like that. It's kind of like a slam dunk. It's kind of like a slam dunk, but for style.
Oh, okay. I'd be interested.
I think that's what I heard. I'm not sure. So they will basically get votes on who's dressed better. I guess they're tired of outdoing each other during the playoffs or something. So they're
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of stupid, but hey.
Yeah, it's going to be like James Harden, Klay Thompson, DeMarcus Cousins in 3 rounds, dressing for the bedroom, a night out, and attire worn to the game.
Oh God.
Like, so for real, this is going to be like Miss NBA or something?
I know they call this the WNBA.
Oh man, this is just like, respect yourself.
Seriously.
What are they trying to do?
So good. I'll watch it and I'll give you guys a review of it.
Hey, when is it? Is it tomorrow?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Rick, what in this whole
We should broadcast live.
Yeah, we'll meet live tomorrow.
I got nothing to do, bro.
You're
Yeah, I
not
know.
working? Okay.
If it goes, we'll try to watch it.
All right.
All right, cool.
Hey Kimbo. Hey Kimbo, what's the word is?
Oh, all right. I'll tell you what the word is this week. This week's word, boys and girls, is backhand. Oh, that's backhand is like this. Okay, backhand. And I'll give you the definition of what a backhand is. It's two things. It's one, in tennis, it's a stroke. In tennis,
It's a strong arm.
or any other racket sport where the palm of the hand holding the racket, faces the body and moves from side of the body opposite of the hand holding the racket and moves forward. So that's a little bit tough. So I can demonstrate what a backhand is. So pretend I'm holding a racket and I'm doing this and I'm doing this with a backhand.
That's not how you hold a racket.
How do you hold a racket like this? Neil, you play tennis at lunch. How do you hold a racket? Hey,
How would you apply that in real world situations, Kimbo?
Can you use it in a sentence?
you know what? After playing tennis for a long time, I had to backhand a bitch. And I'm referring to the ball as the bitch, all right? So, say no to domestic violence.
Kimbo loves the lady.
I do love the lady. Unfortunately, the ladies do not love Kimbo, so that's something that we have to work on. Hey, before we move on to the meat, can I propose another toast?
What are we pouring for?
I don't know. Do we need a reason to pour?
Hey, you should count tabs. I think since this is gonna be like a random shot, this should be counted against John and voicemail and LVR.
That's true. They're both oddly enough at functions.
Oh, really?
I don't believe them. But here, Hairflips.
Here.
All right, let's get into this meat.
So,
hey, Nick Young is afraid of dolphins.
Really?
Yeah,
yes.
there's like a story. Neil, what was the? I mean, what the hell is that?
I guess him and Iggy went to some like vacation resort and they were gonna try and go swimming with the dolphins, and like he made friends with one of the dolphins and the dolphins tried to drown him. So he's terrified of dolphins now.
When do you have time to go freaking dolphin diving?
I don't know.
Hey man, he doesn't take basketball. I mean, come on, dude. The Lakers are a joke.
That's exactly what I'm asking. He's supposed to be working on his game and with his team.
You know what I find funny? You know what I find funny? Since we're talking about the Lakers, and I love to talk shit about the Lakers. Have you noticed that when Byron Scott benched Carlos Boozer and Jeremy Lin, they both like were upset about it, and they both kind of like made it known to the media. You know what I'm talking about? Even though like Jeremy Lin didn't really come out and say whatever, but he obviously voiced his displeasure. All right, and Carlos Boozer is always gonna say whatever he wants to say. The Warriors have two players that are way better than Boozer and fucking Jay Lin coming off the bench, and there's no peep about them not accepting that role. I mean, that goes to show the culture, right?
When you're winning, man, it's easy to paper over all those kind of things.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. It's I don't know. It starts from the top maybe because I can imagine like Iguodala not liking the situation, but he never really took it a step further. But you're right though. Winning solves everything, I guess.
Yep.
I mean, those two players have like too high of an opinion of themselves.
Jeremy Lin and Boozer, right?
Yeah, they just have too. I mean, I don't watch many Laker games because I know it's gonna be like really a horrible game to watch. But those two guys are horrible players. Like
Hey,
I can jump higher than Carlos Boozer. I mean, you know what I mean? Like he's trying to play a 4 or a 5, and like every player can like, Beto
hey,
can.
no, I agree. Carlos Boozer is awful. That's why he got amnestied, right? I mean, shit,
Yeah.
dude. He's not great, and Jeremy Lin, I really hate his fans. I mean, it's not. There's a reason he got cut by a bunch of teams.
Yep.
I will say this though, Jeremy Lin has improved his jump shot big time.
Yes.
Yeah, considering how like his form was awful when he first came in, but I'm not to say that he's a great shooter or even a good shooter now, but he's improved big time on his spot up shot.
He still only goes one way.
It's true. Can I turn this back around to Iggy, the realist, Azalea? You guys hear about her beef with Papa John's?
Yeah. That's kind of fucked up, though. You have to admit that's kind of fucked up.
What
It is
happened?
kind of fucked up, but it's hella funny.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
All right, you want to share this, Neil, or you want me to go?
Go for it. You're her
All right,
big.
so I mean, first things first. I'm the realist. No, but she ordered Papa John's, right?
Mm-hmm.
And supposedly the pizza delivery driver gave her phone number out to his brother, and his brother, because she called from her personal cell phone for delivery, and so the delivery guy gave out her phone number, I guess, to his brother, and he called her, and she was like, "What the fuck? Well, like, what the hell?" And so she tweeted Papa John's, and I guess Papa John's didn't really take it seriously at first. Like, they responded by saying, like, Iggy loves our pizza. We hope you don't, like, #bounce or something like that in reference to one of her songs.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Are you fucking serious? Like, it's a joke to you guys?" Like, so they kept going, like, back and forth about that, and, like, whatever. And that's pretty much what it is. Like she loves Papa John's, and then delivery driver was a dumbass, gave her phone number out, and that's not cool though, that's for sure. But it's hella funny, right?
Well, that's a good point. Why would she be calling the pizza place herself?
That's how you know she hasn't made it. Isn't your assistant supposed to do stuff like that?
Well, I mean, unless she really loves Papa, that's why she's a realist.
Okay, well, then have your assistant do it. Why would you call with your personal number? Hi, this is Iggy Azalea.
Abby, you didn't hear me. First things first, she's the realist.
Bye.
Realist motherfuckers don't have assistants.
She's not pretentious, right? Exactly. She's not pretentious.
It's not about being pretentious. Don't you? You really gonna call Papa John's with your regular ass phone?
The realists don't even want to do delivery. They'd rather go pick up, but barring her schedule, probably didn't let her. So the realist had to step up her game and do delivery.
Why wasn't Swaggy P calling for the pizza?
That's all I'm trying to figure out.
All right. Hey, why didn't they go get a fucking prepaid phone to do that shit?
Why didn't they? Seriously, it's kind of. There's a lot of students. They could even use Google Voice for crying out loud.
Hey, why didn't they go do the get the app for that?
Yeah, they could. Oh yeah, they could have just downloaded the Papa John's app and ordered from there.
Domino.
So we're not blaming the pizza delivery driver. We're blaming.
He saw an opportunity and he took it. He probably has never seen something like that happen before in all his 30 years of delivering pizzas.
Why you gotta say 30 years, man? Why you gotta disrespect my boy Javier?
Because he's in LA and he's probably been trying to make it for a while. He's been trying to make it in
Hey, do
Hollywood.
the Mexican horn.
Can't catch
Do
a
the
break.
Mexican horn.
Can't catch a break. So he's
You
just
gotta
gonna
do the
keep chugging
Mexican
away.
The Mexican horn. This is that's my boy, a part-time actor. All-Star game, big week coming up. We were talking about the fashion show earlier, but a bunch of like injured stars out there, man. I mean, what's going on here? Like is the NBA that much more like gruesome, like their scheduling and stuff, or are these players a bunch of pussies?
Man,
No, I'm serious. Like back in the days, do you?
I think they're just looking for opportunity. They're just looking for opportunity to get a break, take the days off, because you still get tagged as a one-time All-Star. You still get credit for being selected to the All-Star. So if they can, like, being injured.
But these guys are legitimately hurt. Like, okay, obviously Kobe Bryant had surgery. Anthony Davis had a really bad fall.
Yeah, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bad fall, so he missed a couple games, actually.
Blake doesn't watch.
Dwayne Wade's always hurt.
Huh?
Dwayne Wade's always hurt, so, I mean, I really can't say. His body, he's an exception. His body is just not, geared towards.
I'm surprised he was voted in. I mean, shit. He hasn't been himself for like 3-4 years.
Blake?
When you're a man heat, when you're at Hairflips and Layouts, man heat, you get a lot of credit for that. But who else was hurt?
Blake Griffin.
Oh yeah, and Blake was really hurt, so he actually got surgery on his elbow, right?
Yeah, it's like staph infection or something. He probably got it at like the strip club.
I gotta disrespect my boy, man.
He's a dude though.
No, but what do you guys think of the replacements? So what? Lillard's in, Kyle Korver's in.
I don't know about Kyle Korver.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, he's a good shooter.
I was actually thinking, how is it that he didn't even get in the first place?
Who? Really, Kyle Korver?
No, Damian Lillard.
Yeah, Dame deserves it. Damian Lillard deserves it. Well, it's about position, right? I mean, come on, dude. That
position is stacked.
Look, think about it. I would get rid of Russell Westbrook simply because he hasn't really played too many games.
Kobe should never have been voted in. Stupid LA fans.
Yeah, Kobe. Yeah, he's not an all-star, but I guess he earned it. Based on his previous work, I guess. Right.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of Kobe, Karl Malone wants to fight Kobe.
Why?
You hear about that?
No, why?
Because remember back in the day, like Karl Malone made some comment to Vanessa, like she asked him, "What are you hunting?" Because he came all like cowboyed out, and he goes, "I'm hunting little Mexican girls."
That's what he said?
Yeah. And then I guess Kobe took it to heart, and I guess Kobe still has a grudge towards Karl, and Karl said, "Hey, we can take it to the back room. Nobody will know."
Well, okay, so this is what I read about the situation, right? I mean, I don't know. I think Karl was in the I think he was at the game with his son or his kid or something like that, and I guess Vanessa was talking to Karl's wife or something like that, and then they were talking about like, oh, you should invite him down to wherever we were sitting, right? And I guess he kind of made a joke, and Vanessa was probably a bitch about it and snitched to Kobe. That's my thinking, right? Like she probably didn't have a sense of humor about it, maybe. I mean, come on, what kind of pickup line is that? I'm hunting for Mexican girls. I mean, shit, dude, that's either the best pickup line in the world or it's gonna get you arrested.
This here, Carmelo.
But yeah, so dude, Karl Malone ain't no bitch, dude. He's like, fuck it, I'll take Kobe out. I don't care.
That's country right there, man. It's a country bumpkin right there.
Yeah, I know, man. Hey, the you know how we're talking about the weight loss challenge?
Uh-huh.
Former NBA great Anthony Mason suffered a heart attack. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say great, but he was a hothead. He was like a gangster version of Ron Artest,
Yeah.
wasn't he? If I'm not
Well,
mistaken.
man, my boy gone.
He would have
He
been.
was Big Baby before Big Baby.
Uh, he was Bill Lambier after. Straight.
Hey. No, you said Bill Lambier, and I was actually thinking of Bill Walton.
Go down.
Did you guys hear about that rant that he gave for 3 minutes during a UCLA and USC game?
Was it UCLA, USC, or was it like the Oregon game?
No, I think it was UCLA USC. Like it was on ESPN.
Yeah, because I was watching a game and he was going off on something about like drugs and all that stuff, man.
No. He always goes on some kind of tangent. But I read a thing on SB Nation where he went on for 3 straight minutes about Bob Dylan, right? Like 3 minutes, not even talking about basketball, talking about Bob Dylan. And you know what's the kicker? They already prepared graphics for Bob Dylan. like they had graphics up there, highlighting his like life and stuff like that. So I don't know if they were just prepared for it or they talked about it, during pre-game, pre-production or whatever.
He was all hush about it. He was like, "Come here, come here." I want to do a little segment about Bob Dylan.
I'm not even gonna lie, dude. I love Bill Walton. I wish he went back to ESPN, man. I mean, like come on, man, throw it down, big man.
He was definitely a color commentator. Every game.
Tie-dye color.
Yeah, no kidding.
Added a lot of color.
Hey, Chuck hates analytics.
Charles Barkley?
Yeah, Chuck hates analytics. What do you guys think about that?
Oh, is it a commercial?
No, he went on this like epic rant about like how advanced analytics are like useless, really.
They are though. It's kind of like when people talk about stats in baseball and stuff.
No, I mean, if you're totally dependent on stats, that's one thing. If you're totally dependent on just all the history stuff, you have to use them both now,
Yeah. But what Barkley was saying though, he's like all these like he's pretty much just saying like all these guys who's never played, all these nerds, want to come in and start like taking credit for all these like revolutionary things without even touching a basketball. And I understand his point of view. It's like you have to have a feel for the game. You can't just always like oh, this is your strength. Always do this. I mean, it becomes kind of it limits a player's potential, I guess you can say.
Right.
But I think Neil's right though. You have to understand both sides and put it to work because there's truth in both things, right? You have to understand the game.
Does it really? I don't know. I feel like you can come up with any stat to make any point you want if you have enough data. That's why a lot of times you'll see people going back to say stuff like, "Oh, he's the best. He's had the most interceptions in the last 4 games or something like that, or since 2001, so and so." But then it's like you can bend it however you want. I don't know if you guys saw that start breakdown of the Patriots and how they'd gotten a lot better on fumbles since the NFL passed the rule that allows teams or quarterbacks to bring their own balls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to make the case that possibly the Patriots have been deflating balls for as long as, and in fact he believes that was probably part of Brady's motivation to push for that rule. and all that stuff. So, but then when you break it down, like based on the stats that he provided, it was still kind of like, uh, he did. I mean, his stats were valid, but he did seem like he used the numbers to make his point.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's one of those things. I don't know. And that's one of the things that kind of intrigues me about baseball, though, and how stats are used. But I have to the athlete in me just doesn't want to believe that, everything comes down to stats. There's just the devil's in the details.
Yeah, but I think like if you were to compare sports, I would say like baseball, you can kind of weigh in the stats a little bit more because it's not as like a dynamic sport. It's not like fluid. You get what I'm saying? Like you have habits in baseball, and it's easier to kind of show. Like if you hit a certain way and you always hit that way, that's kind of like, what I mean, that's kind of your game, so it's easier to kind of identify, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even then, I think you still need to have that scout that's been there. You need that Clint Eastwood, that's been there and done that, and he can see it. But you have to combine it with it. Because you look at like A-Rod and shit, hella good numbers, but then he chokes.
Yeah, yeah. Did you just reference Justin Timberlake movie?
Yep.
Really quick, without people knowing? I caught on that. What movie was that?
I forgot the title. Bro.
Trouble with the Curve or something like that?
Yeah, Trouble with the Curve. Yeah.
He just referenced a Justin Timberlake movie like he was a badass, and he didn't say anything. He's like that Clint Eastwood guy. I'm like,
hey! I brought it down. Clint Eastwood. What?
I have to call out your gangster or your lack of gangster.
I watched it for the romance, fool. I watched it for the romance.
It's like this. It's like this. You get credit for man Clint, and then JT.
For Rigoberto.
Hey, Neil, didn't you want to take or have a side bet with the Mecca?
Oh.
What?
Oh. Mecca felt the hurricane. The hurricane.
Fuck that shit. I guess by default. Huh?
Is there another game you guys want to do a side bet?
Another game? I don't know. Neil doesn't have a team, so I can't really be side betting him like that. He'd just be trolling me, though.
Yeah, Neil, you have to. Neil, you have to select a team so you can actually.
No, that's what I said. I'm giving it to the end of the season. I can't have.
No, because I really did try to like Tottenham at the beginning of the year, but then
that's fine. You can still like them.
Even this midweek game, I rooted against them because I'd rather have Arsenal at 5 than Tottenham at 5. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's all good, man. It makes it more interesting, actually. So I say it makes it more interesting. It makes things a lot more interesting.
But Harry Kane is pretty good, man.
I don't know yet, man. I feel like part of the reason why he was just karma, because I've been talking so much shit about him, like how he was, and it wasn't just me though. Like all the articles, it wasn't just me. Like even after that game, a lot of them still felt like it wasn't there yet, and it was too early to call him up to England, to the England national team and all that stuff. But I mean, I talked so much shit, and I read an article where they admitted that his early goals were all like freaking goal poaching. It was all goal poaching goals, but all of a sudden, I guess he found his confidence from that. And dude, keep in mind that this is someone who's 23 and he's been a journeyman. He's 23. He's been a journeyman. He was on the Arsenal youth team, by the way.
Oh really?
Yeah. You're talking about that.
So he's been a journeyman, and all of a sudden you just come out of nowhere and he's like having this season of your life. So I don't know. I'm
Arsenal guy?
Huh?
He's Arsenal, right?
No, he plays for Tottenham.
Yeah, Neil, you gotta pick a team, dude.
No, it's fine. He's got to the end of the season. It's all good. I mean, I was really rooting for Everton on Wednesday. That's kind of heartbreaking, that goal they conceded.
Yeah.
But it's all good. It's kind of funny. I didn't even know until you pointed it out. I didn't realize they had so many Americans come through their ranks. But that was under David Moyes, though. And Moyes is been gone.
Who, Everton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of those guys came through under David Moyes. Not a lot of English coaches give Americans an opportunity, so that's why.
And I kind
I
of
know. Arsene Wenger definitely doesn't fancy Americans. I know that for a fact.
Hater. What a hater.
Actually, he doesn't even. Well, I mean, he doesn't even like Africans either. But that's only because the African Nations Cup is this time of year, and it's like right in the middle of the season.
Yeah. Hey,
So,
did you watch the final match?
Yeah, I did. That was the most boring match I've ever seen.
I just watched the very end.
Oh, that was boring as hell.
What, the penalty kicks?
Yeah, it ended in penalties.
Are you guys talking about the Cup of Nations?
Yeah.
That was the best part of the whole thing, the penalty kicks.
Of course. But that was a really boring game. They were not. I was kind of disappointed. I was like, this is what African soccer's come down to. This freaking anti-football, anti-soccer. No one really making a move. No one really making a move to for the goal or anything. It's kind of.
What was the game I was watching the week before? The Ghana versus Equatorial Guinea.
Yeah. Oh. That was like during the week, right? Last week.
Yeah. It was like, I think they were replaying it right before our podcast last week. I just watched it so I could see the helicopter.
What helicopter?
Remember I told you like the fans were rioting and they were like throwing the
yeah.
helicopter? That was a bad game. Well, I was loving that game.
Dude. It's okay. Let's wrap it up. It's almost an hour. Closing thoughts, anybody?
Hey, did we ever do the food fight?
Nah, you want to talk about the food fight? You know what?
Come on, man. We talk about it every day. Might as well.
You know what?
For me, it used to be Wingstop. Well, it started way back in the day. It started with KFC, obviously, and then
That's a
slowly
rookie,
Popeyes.
man. That's a rookie, man.
And then Popeyes, and then Wingstop, and now it's Buffalo Wild Wings.
All right, so let me give a backstory on exactly what we're talking about, but Emeka's referencing the best fried chicken that you can get, right? I mean, and
I mean, it doesn't even have to be fried. Just best chicken, period.
No, it's fried chicken. And I put wings in a different category as fried chicken.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like I can't compare KFC against Wingstop because I don't think they're apples and apples. Right? It's kind of
apples.
What's that?
You said they're apples and apples?
No, they're not apples. It's not. Yeah, you're right. They're not apples and apples. They're apples and oranges. But like I kid you not, the best fried chicken I've had is from. I mean, we're talking about places you can get a couple different places, not just like mom and pops, right? Like you can. Right. Louisiana Fried Chicken is my favorite fried chicken joint.
Louisiana Fried Chicken? I don't think I've ever had it.
Yeah,
they actually have a location in front of ATT Park.
Oh yeah. We had that there. I remember.
Yeah,
that.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like you can get wings there, but they're not like fried up like wings. They're fried up like fried chicken. I mean, the food connoisseurs know what I'm talking about, right? Like if you fry up a wing as fried chicken versus frying a chicken up like wings. I mean, right? I mean, you guys get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got Triumph the comic dog behind me over here.
Neil, well, what's your fried chicken palace of choice?
If I had to go to, it would be Popeyes right now.
It's gonna have to be Popeyes.
Yeah, I like that light spice. I mean,
definitely not Church's.
Yeah, it's good, but it's
Hell
not.
No.
Hell no, not Church's.
Wait, bro, I'm not gonna go all the way to AT&T Park just for chicken.
No. Emeka said Church's.
I said hell no, not Church's.
You mean like franchise?
No, like yeah.
Oh.
No, that's better than mom and pops. But you're not gonna talk about something that no one knows. It has to be like.
I don't want to come off as like ignorant or racist, but I'm saying like if you go to a lot of white place joints, they don't know how to spice their stuff unless they live in like New Orleans.
Yeah.
No, this is a whole different ballgame.
What's that place called right by the Earthquake Stadium by the Costco?
By the what?
Right by the Costco in Santa Clara?
There's a fried chicken place there?
Yeah, that's new to me. I didn't know there was a fried chicken place.
Yeah.
What's it called?
I forgot.
I don't think I've ever been there.
All right, okay, let's list out the chains, though, like fried chicken chains or places you can get fried chicken.
I don't know. It's not like there's a lot of fried chicken chains places.
Is the dog just hanging from a rope?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to that. Popeyes, man. Popeyes off the bat.
What else is there? The Popeyes, KFC, churches. What else is there? What were they talking about that? That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, huh?
I mean,
am I missing something?
if you're gonna mix in wings and stuff, it's still for me it will still be Popeyes.
Oh no, if you mix in wings.
I prefer wings over Popeyes, but I do prefer fried wings over wings.
I mean, I know a lot of like mom and pop places that would, give Popeyes or whatever else they run for their money, but we can't talk about those. There's a few in Sunnyvale. They're so really good.
Lily Mays, that's the barbecue joint.
Yeah. So,
all right. Well, the unanimous choice is, I guess, nationwide. Anyways, it's Popeyes, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, my vote would have to be with Popeyes too, because LFC is not like available everywhere. I mean, there's a bunch of locations regionally, but you can't. You can't go, to McFarland, USA, and grab Louisiana. LFC.
fried wings.
But yeah, it needs to be spiced. There has to be some it has to be a little bit spicy at least.
Hey, so you said the only one for that Louisiana in the Bay is by AT&T?
No, there's a couple of locations in Oakland. There's a couple in San Francisco, but the one that I guess we've been to is the one by AT&T, and there's tons in LA.
LA?
Yeah, and to my surprise, I actually saw one in Cambodia.
That sounds scandalous. I don't know why.
Joking. I am not joking. Like, hand to God.
I feel like they wouldn't even be serving chicken over there.
Hand to God. Like, hand to God. Like when I was there 5 years ago, I saw Louisiana fried chicken. Like my heart fluttered.
Oh man.
But they also have. Well, I mean, I tried their KFC too, and their KFC is actually a lot different too. It's a lot more spicy.
Yeah, they have KFC. Yeah, they have KFC in Nigeria too.
Yeah. So, but I'm proud of myself that I didn't get Popeyes this week. If that.
Oh, you did?
No, I didn't.
Wings, though.
I did get wings. Oh fuck! I got a bunch of shit too.
You can't just say you like Popeyes if you only go on Tuesdays.
Well, I mean, that's the cheat day. Tuesday's the cheat day.
Yeah, if you like it because it's cheap, or you like it because
hey man, 2-piece for $1.50? Come on,
Hell yeah.
what's wrong with that?
Plus,
no, Kim, you go for there and then you get you have a coupon, so it ends up being like 30 cents.
Hey, might as well.
No, hey, Dammy, if you're cheap like me, you would understand. If you look at those fine prints, it will say something like to the effect, "Cannot combine with any other offers." All right, you can't just be throwing 18 coupons into one offer and be like, "Boom, it's free." It don't work that way.
For me, I always have buyer's remorse or eater's remorse, whatever you want to call it. So that's the only way I can get it. If I go on Tuesdays. Because, man.
I mean, you know what? Since I've been eating healthy a lot, relatively, before this week, anyways. After every meal that I've eaten, and it's because of stupid Neil and John's fault, I went to get the stupid buttery melt, right? So, I went to Jack in the Box, and I ate it. It was and I felt like garbage afterwards. It was so heavy. I had hard times going about taking a shit. It was just my body was in shock after all that like grease and butter, man. It's tough. All right, closing thoughts.
Let's see. It's All-Star Weekend. All-Stars back in New York. For the first time, I think, I don't know what, since 70s, the Warriors have two All-Stars starters.
3 if you count the coach.
Well, yeah, 3 if you, yeah, that's actually a good point. So it's going to be really interesting. And then the Lakers don't have anyone, which is kind of like an anomaly.
Come on,
it's
bro.
kind of weird, though. It's honestly weird, like having an All-Star weekend without a significant Lakers presence. If you think about it, right? Honestly, you can't hate. So
Robert,
it'll be fun though, as always. There's 2 Nigerians, or I guess 2 Nigerian ethnically in the slam dunk contest. So that's gonna be fun as well.
Oh, the Greece dude is Nigerian?
Yeah. So
you
that's
think you think he'll sign a Nigeria jersey?
Probably. A basketball jersey, or I doubt he'll sign that one. But yeah, so the slam dunk isn't really offered a lot over the years, but it should be fun based on that angle to see what they come up with this year. And then of course seeing Clay and Steph in the 3-point. It's like the 3-point is now becoming a more glamorous competition than slam dunk. Pretty soon the 3-point is going to be like the marquee event for Saturday night.
It depends if they have more stars. That's why there's more stars in the 3-point contest than it is in the dunk contest. That's pretty much
but what's drawing? But exactly, what's drawing the stars to the 3-point and not the slam dunk? Though?
Because a lot of people are scared. Like the dunkers are prima donnas.
They're scared of what though?
They don't want to hurt their legacy.
But I mean, so by doing the 3-point, it doesn't hurt your legacy, or I'm just trying to understand what the rationale is, where people would rather more quickly sign up for a contest than a slam dunk.
It's different though, because I think with shooting is like if you shoot, you can shoot, and then you can have a bad day. But with dunking, it'll expose you. Like Harrison Barnes isn't a dunker at all. Yeah. And that exposed him big time last year. Like everyone says that this guy's athletic, but he is not a dunker. Like that was an awful move in his part. Like I think people would probably consider him a lot better dunker if he didn't show up to the dunk contest.
That's the Black Falcon, man.
The Black Falcon got his wings clipped, son.
All right. Well, yeah, definitely looking for All-Star Weekend. It'll be fun. Monday's a holiday also, so it's actually a 3-day weekend for me. Oh shit, I know. So yeah, these are my closing thoughts to the All-Star Weekend. The greatest All-Star of any sport in any league the world over.
True, see that.
Neil, you want to go next? I guess there's been an announcement that continuing the legacy of hiring the former coach and now the former co-owners of minority owners of the Warriors, and getting some of their old players as their management, and then they did get a coach and some players. Now the Sacramento Kings have decided they want another former Warrior to coach their team, George Karl. And I'm going to make this bold prediction for next year. Draymond to the Sacramento Kings.
Really? All right.
They'll probably pay him top dollar too.
Yeah, they'll pay. I think they'll overpay for Draymond.
Yeah, I feel like they would.
I can totally see that happening, but Draymond reminds me of like a Caron Butler or Richard Jefferson type player. Like he could be a great asset to your team, but he has to be in the right situation to do what he's doing and be impactful.
Wait. Did you just say Richard Jefferson?
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, I'm sorry. Richard Jefferson's more like Harrison Barnes. I'm sorry, but I'm confusing my word player. So I'm actually thinking of Harrison Barnes as a Karan Butler or a Richard Jefferson type player. But
It's,
Draymond has to be in the right situation to succeed. He
yeah.
can't just be thrown in a team, or otherwise he'll just be like left off.
But I
But
think that's what happened. You know, like the Kings, they're a mess right now. Even with new management, you know, like they fired their coach. But when your best player is injured for so long, of course you're gonna tank. You know.
yeah, for sure. Can I take us home with my final thought?
Sure.
Take us home, Kimbo.
You know, when I opened the show, I was talking about how shitty I was eating, blah blah, and it's been a pretty awful week, and partly because you know I just haven't been motivated. So starting Sunday, give myself some time to ease into it. I'm gonna have to kick it in extra gear and actually start being more active as opposed to starving, because I have been starving myself. But you know, it's gonna be the home stretch kind of, right? Like I don't want to be in LVR situation and have to lose 40 pounds in 2 days. You know what I mean? Like that's impossible. So I have to motivate myself now because my pride is at stake, and I am going to make Emeka have to take his shot. Neil has to eat his word. Hell no, Kimbo doesn't do CrossFit.
I heard it's good.
It hasn't been helping VR.
Oh no. So for Oh, I hear you guys.
Huh?
All right, so no, I can hear you guys now. So yeah, that's it. Anybody has anything else to add?
No.
No, sir.
All right, for
Last shot.
Huh?
oh, you want to take one more shot?
Did bitches.
You can't take a shot without waiting for me. Emeka, where's your shot?
Man, I'm gonna have to send this to voice.
Oh wow. Hey. When I'm called upon, I answer.
Wait, hold.
Man, another one? I'm doing the salsa.
Because I didn't get that many shots, so I'm trying to finish my Jameson.
And I'm just enjoying Mountain Gay.
All right.
So for delicious 150, I'm the Cambodia. Don't forget to like us on Facebook because we badass. And we will see y'all next week.